every once in a while, time comes around when I bring out some real life stories. Now, this is kind of a culmination of stories, but this is about my family's obsession with pancakes. You guys heard it right, pancakes. Now, there's probably a lot of you guys out there that love the delicious taste of pancakes. I, for one, have been a pancake advocate for all of my life. As long as I can remember, I have always loved pancakes. Now, there's obviously different kinds of pancakes. People make all kinds of variations. My mother makes huge plate-sized pancakes, usually kind of thin, don't really soak up too much syrup, but they're absolutely delicious. She's also very experimental with her pancakes. So she'll try things like putting vanilla extract in them and strawberries and whipped cream, and everything that she makes, they taste absolutely astonishing. My dad, haven't had his pancakes in a long time, but my dad, he makes very thick pancakes, the kind that sop up all your syrup, and basically you have to use half the bottle of syrup to eat his pancakes and not have dry cotton mouth, but they're still pretty good. My grandmother, on my dad's side, makes very small, tiny pancakes, the kind that you can eat like 50 of them and you just never get full, and they're also absolutely delicious. Now, I am a cross between my mom's pancakes and my dad's pancakes. They're rather large, and they're not so thick that they soak up all the syrup, but I do like a little bit of thickness to them, a little fluffiness to them in my pancakes. So I have a kind of like a cross between them both. Now, I haven't had my brother's pancakes. I don't even know if he makes pancakes. Christy also makes pancakes, and hers are very similar to my own, with one little catch. She has now hooked me on to pancakes with peanut butter. I had never had pancakes with peanut butter on them until Christy came along and introduced them to me. Now, at first, I was, looking at her like she was crazy. She put on her, well, actually, she puts on butter, and then she puts on the peanut butter, and then the syrup. So she pulls out the peanut butter, and I'm like, what are you doing? And, she's like, I'm putting peanut butter on my pancakes. I'm like, what? I'm thinking in my mind, how dare you disgrace pancakes like that? And so she proceeds to put them on, puts on the syrup, eats them, and they're absolutely delicious. And this is like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. And since that time, and I mind you, I tasted these pancakes about 2 weeks ago. It's the first time I had peanut butter pancakes with syrup. But anyway, so 2 years go by, and every time she makes her pancakes, I'm sitting there like, wow, you're really going to put peanut butter on them? That just sounds so nasty. And so randomly, one day, I finally was like, and I was kind of on a peanut butter kick all week that this happened. So I was eating peanut butter crackers. I had like peanut butter granola bars. I was just in a peanut buttery mood. So one day I decided to make some pancakes, and I'm like, I wonder, and Christy wasn't around too, so that makes it even better, right? So I could taste them and not have her go, ooh, I told you they were good. But I taste these pancakes, and that euphoric like moment that you have when everything just comes together and you're like, oh my God, I get it. Like, that only happens every once in a while. But with these pancakes, I bit the first bite. Now, first off, I didn't know whether or not I should put butter on first, or the peanut butter, or no butter, or I should just try it with the peanut butter first to see if I like the combination. Mind you, again, it's not that complex, guys. It's just peanut butter and syrup. That's all. That's all it really is. So I'm sitting here in my mind like, I don't know what I should do with this. I'm just gonna put the butter. I'm gonna make them just like Christy. So anyway, I make these pancakes, get a big thing of milk. And, but by the way, milk with the peanut butter and deliciousness. So I eat these pancakes, have this euphoric, like, out of body experience with these pancakes. And I kept it quiet for like 2 days, right? So a couple of days go by, and, she wants me to make some more pancakes. So I make some pancakes. And this time I take out the peanut butter, and because I'm like hooked on it, and I don't want her to know. Like, I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna take out this peanut butter. I'm gonna put them on the pancakes. So take out the peanut butter, And she's like, "Oh yeah, you know this time I'm gonna put my peanut butter on my pancakes." It's like, "No, well, I'm actually gonna put them on mine too." She's like, "What? Are you serious? Weren't you? Don't you think they're disgusting?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I tried them a couple days ago." She's like, "What? You didn't tell me that you tried them?" And I was like, "No, it's actually pretty good." You know how you silently say, "It's like, it's kind of pretty good." She's like, "What? What'd you say? What'd you say?" It's like, "Oh, yeah, it's pretty good." And so, so she's like, "Okay, I want you to call your mom right now and tell her that my pancakes are good." So she made me call my mom and tell her that peanut butter pancakes are actually very delicious. So if you haven't tried them, I want you guys to try some pancakes. Now, one last thing I want to tell you guys about pancakes and how serious the pancake game is over with the Smith family. My brother in high school, this isn't elementary school, this isn't middle school. My brother in high school wrote an essay about pancakes. If you enjoyed this gameplay, make sure to give it a like, and if you really enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future.